Welcome to All Pro Football 2k8, and we're going to start a little differently here. Just going to start right now. Players of note are running back Kevin Allure, quarterback Nolan Fusco, still their quarterback. They got Bubba Buckner last year in the draft, and this past year they got wide receiver Quinn Hatchett, who comes from a long dynasty of Olympic level athletes in his family. Can he produce in this league? And we all know what the Wolves have. This week, can Coach Young and quarterback Neve Watts bring another win after last week's loss? Again, but this week they're hopefully going to win against the Guardians. And we're jumping right into the game right now. And it's off. Hopefully the Wolves can win more this season. The past two seasons have been kind of disappointing, especially last season, but with so much potential, can they do something? Neve Watts under center here. He steps back. He sees an open and he runs for it, and he gets 7 yards on the play. No huddle. He steps back. He throws it short to Witt, and Witt breaks the tackle and gets a first down. He calls no huddle again. He's sitting in the shotgun all the time in the world, and he he throws it to Eric Trout on the sideline. They call no huddle again. Just diving up this Guardians defense. Neve Watts steps back. He sees Stan Main open, but he gets sacked. Oh, wow. Big play by McDermott. Watts hands it to Witt, and Witt only gets a couple yards on the play. Third and long. Neve Watts putting the team on his back here. He steps back. He throws the ball, and that's an interception. I believe to Chris Snell. It's like when the team is clicking, they're almost unstoppable. But it's just trying to get warm is the issue. And Allure gets stopped in the backfield by Parr. Parr's having a great season so far. And Fusco under center. He hands it to the running back Allure. Allure jukes out a defender, and he gets tackled finally on the end zone. He was in top 10 in rushing last year. Fusco under center again. He's not very good. He gives it to Allure, and it's a tackle for loss again by Parr. Fusco's changing the play at the line of scrimmage here. And he hands it off to Allure, and Allure gets stopped in the backfield. Third down and long. Hatchett is in the slot here. Hatchett's on the post route, but Marion Ray played the out route on the other receiver. Was thrown to and dropped the football. I believe that was Chong Sorensen on that side. And Ray literally did his route and everything and literally dropped the interception, which is crazy because he's known to be an amazing, let me rephrase that. He's known to have amazing ball skills for his position. Like in college, he played receiver. After the interception by Watt, now they're down by 3. Can he do better this drive? He throws it deep, but there's a penalty. Teddy Moon on the catch. Caught him in just the right coverage. Who's it on? Dang, ineligible receiver. Gets the ball here. He throws it. Oh, he tries throwing it deep, but couldn't get it out of his hands. And this Wolves offense has been struggling lately. And Witt goes out of bounds. Like, even in the first game, they didn't really do much. They just did enough to get by. But they keep just relying on this defense. At some point, this defense is just going to break. And they give the ball to Witt here. 4th and 7. They're going to go for it here. This is very aggressive. This would get them down by a lot if they don't get it. Stan Main's wide open. And he dropped the pass. Neve Watts overthrew him. I think Neve Watts thought there was a defender there, so he tried lobbing it. Wow. Guardians get ball. Short field. Can they capitalize on this? And Alert gets the rush, and he gets stopped for a loss. 2nd down and 10. Fusco changing the play at the line of scrimmage. And he hands it off to Alert, and he gets tackled by Lerma. Let's see here. Alert in the backfield, 3rd down and 7. They give the ball off to him, and he gets stopped by Jacob. This Wolves defense is a lot better this year. They're back to their old form. But this offense is just not doing well. Davon Kenny, I don't even think has a catch this season, or if so, he has like 1. Neve Watts was looking good his first game, but not now. Watts coming onto the field here. He steps back. Davon Kenny wide open on the out route. He almost breaks the tackle there. 1st down. Watts again in the shotgun. He throws it short to Houston Witt, and Witt gets hit out of bounds. Watts in the shotgun. He pitches it to Houston Witt, and Witt gets the 1st down. Honestly, this offense is kind of missing Brady Vaughn. Back with a power back. They were one of the best offenses in the league. Watts throws it deep over the defender. Oh my, what a big play to Stan Main. That was crazy. Let's see that again. He just stops, sets his feet, and just chucks it downfield. Defender plays it horribly, and that's a big catch for Stan Main. With less than a minute, well actually about a minute and a half left, what can the Wolves do here? They hand it off to Houston Witt. Witt outruns the defender and only gets 2 yards on the play. Watts gives it to Witt here. Witt gets only, again, a couple yards on the play. He sits deep, and Watts gets sacked. They're gonna go for it here. 4th and 13. He steps back. He throws it to Teddy Moon. Spin move, and that's a touchdown. Who needs Darnell when you have Teddy Moon? What a great route runner. After the missed PAT, they have 30 seconds. Can the Guardians go down and score? And no, Parr hits him really hard. That could have almost been a fumble. Man, Parr laid the lumber on that one. Just eyed him up and bam. Pretty sure they felt that in the top of the stands. We're going to halftime here. And he gets sacked. Fusco sacked by Wilbur Jacob. We're going to halftime. This game is a pretty close game so far. Low scoring, very defensive, but this Guardians offense is awful. which is very lucky for the Wolves, because the Wolves aren't doing anything either. They're getting big plays and then either turning it over on downs or just throwing a turnover in general. Neve Watts needs to play better. Like, admittedly, he's having a better season so far than last season. But last season, at least he took chances and threw it deep. Yeah, did he have an awful season? Of course. But his aggressiveness is gone. Coming out in 4-3, what can the Wolves do against this running game of the Guardians? They give it to Allure, and Allure gets tackled in the backfield by Reagan. They show blitz here. Are they actually blitzing here? They kinda are. There's probably some type of holding. That's a big play. Reagan was on the coverage. And he misses the tackle. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the offense. And it was. Offensive holding. Okay, second down and 22. And he throws it short here, and it's dropped. Fusco's one of the worst quarterbacks in this league. The Guardians only keep him around because lately, their team's been, well, the 1 year, the first season, they actually did okay, if I remember correctly. And then, look at that, he gets sacked by Gavin. Anyway, what I was saying was, the Guardians, a couple seasons ago, were a good team, and then they just lost a couple key players, and it was over for them. Fusco was never the same after that. Neve Watts gets sacked. He tried running to his right and gets hit hard in the backfield. Second down 13. Neve Watts steps back. Davon Kenny wide open. He jukes out a defender. The press was talking about how they should have traded Davon Kenny away instead of Mauricio McNally. But McNally was just starting to become a locker room cancer. But look at that, Teddy Moon, the most quiet receiver in the league. Killing it this game. What a great touchdown. Guardians, down by 8. Can the Wolves stop them so they can't do anything? Fusco drops back, he throws it into coverage, and it's dropped by Chong Swerenson. Fusco drops back, he throws short, Stokes with the tackle. Hoyt Gooden with the catch. See, the Guardians have good play calling when it comes to passing, because they know Fusco isn't great. So they're going to throw these short timing routes. And they give it to Lure here for a small game. Depending on how the season goes, for some of these teams, it might be one of the best free agent quarterback classes ever, with lots of big names. So the Guardians might be, ready to get a quarterback in the offseason this year, but for right now, they have Fusco, and they're just giving it to Allure, who's a great running back in his own right. Fusco drops back, but no, he gives it to Allure, and Allure gets a big gain. Starting to kill this defense right here. He's changing the play line of scrimmage. He hands it off to Allure again, and Allure gets a first down. Just running the clock out, which is, a smart thing, kinda. But they have to score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion just to tie. And they throw it to their tight end. He gets tackled. This team isn't just trying to get deep plays or being aggressive. They're being real patient. Fusco, under center. He steps back. He throws on the run. There's a penalty. Guardians team keeps getting all these penalties. Ooh, what a big penalty for them. Hatchet was in the slot. They threw a screen though, and Allure gets extra yards and stopped at the 30. Fusco drops back, and he gets sacked by Gavin off the left side. Almost 2-minute warning here. They throw it deep. That's Quentin Hatchet catching it in triple coverage. After the 2-minute warning, Guardians are in the red zone here. Fusco under center. He steps back, and he gets sacked. Gavin is a monster. And they give it off, and Gavin destroys the blocker and hits Allure in the backfield. 3rd down and goal. Play action. They throw it short though. He gets stopped. 4th and goal. The time is still ticking though. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I don't like it. Fusco under center here. Tried to do the same plays before, but that's a touchdown to Hoyt Gooden. I say he's not a good quarterback, but then he makes a big play like that happen. They're going for 2 to tie up the game. And they pitch it to Allure, and Allure breaks the tackle, but he gets stopped for a loss. That might have sealed the game. Big plays. Coming out on the onside kick. Who's gonna get it? They kick it up. And the Wolves get it all the way with the pickup. This game may be over. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And smash that like button. Sorry, I'm lame. Great plays going on here. 2nd and 9. They're gonna run the ball. Nope, they step back. He sees Stanmain wide open with the catch. Gotta use a timeout. Need Watts. Under center still. He steps back. He sees Stanmain open and he drops the pass. What is he doing? You can see Coach Young kind of mad on the sideline. Watts steps back. He's running with the ball. He gets tackled. Timeout. Watts steps back. He sees a guy open but gets knocked down. The game is over. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really hope you guys have a really good day. The game is over. Time is done for Stanmain with the catch. This Wolves team is disrespectful. The game is now definitely over. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.